With an A football that's all off the rails, like a resurgence on epic fails. Living in chaos just like our show. Tune in, it's a wild ride, you know. Tune in, it's a wild ride, you know.
To the Nerdy Football Lads podcast. It's me, Kevin, B-Dog. Have we frozen?
Yes, we have.
I think we're. Oh my god, why? What the... Oh dear. Well, we'll try and sort that out. But B-Dog, how are you?
I'm alright. It just currently looks like I'm trying to pop a snuzz.
Yeah, here we go. We're all like, we're set. We're better. How are you?
I'm alright.
The last week for me has been great. I had a lovely weekend last weekend. Got to spend some time with Mr. Scott Hansen. I've not really got to spend much time with him this season.
Right, true.
So yeah, got to spend a bit of time with Scott Hansen this week and enjoyed us not getting our asses handed to us.
That's true.
But you guys, on the other hand,
Well,
you didn't get your ass handed to you, but yikes.
look, when Lisa Simpson caught that pass and scored, I wasn't upset.
The worst thing is, right, like, because I done what I said I was going to do, and I caught up afterwards, and it looked awful.
It did.
Did you watch it, like, as a game live, or did you watch it, like, The Simpsons one
I'll
live?
be honest with you, I went to sleep.
I don't blame you at all.
I looked at it and I went, this is going to be, they're just going to keep scoring, and this is going to be the one team that's not going to score any points on them, so they can't blame the defense for losing.
Yeah, it was rough, man. I was the same as you. I didn't watch it, obviously, because why would I? But I was like, oh, close game. Like, fair play. Whatever.
It wasn't until the last 2 minutes.
And then, when I caught up with the highlights, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It is what it is, you know. I'm not disappointed in a loss at this point in the. I think it is time to maybe try and get a top 10 pick for the first time in a decade.
I think it's the manner of losing, though, man.
Yeah, no.
But we'll talk about that later.
I'm sure we will. Don't worry, the Patriots are in here as well.
Yeah, hey, we can't be studs or duds this week.
You can.
Oh, how? How? Oh, yeah, we let Cage Osborne go duds. In the chat, Matt, let's go. Pot stands at £41. Right,
Already.
there we go. Yep, we're frozen. Yep, we are defrosted now, Matt. But appreciate that. DJ checking in. DJ, how's it going, boy? It's been a while, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I've been waiting for you to get
I know,
on.
DJ. It's completely my fault, mate. I do apologise. I've been busy all week, and I just
Lies.
can't. I've not got into like 8:30 every night so far this week, and I just can't be asked by the time I get in there. Like,
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
well, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, I will get on tomorrow or over the weekend. I absolutely promise.
Hold them to that DJ.
I will. I'll get on Madden over the weekend.
I don't just want one game either.
You what,
I
sorry?
don't just want one game. I want a few.
No, we'll have a session.
Okay, I like
we'll
the
have a
sound of that.
session.
Get the beers ready.
Yeah, we'll do that. Matt, call you both Anna and Elsa. Huh? Oh, we're frozen.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
it. I was like, what have we spoke about? That's like, and I was like, oh, I got it. Yeah. But yeah, this is a really pleasant week for me this week. My Sunday was not ruined by any means. I did not have to depressingly watch New England Patriots media as I do,
That's true.
and it was just nice. It was
Yeah.
just nice. I kind of went into studs and duds this week a lot less like mirrored by my own team.
Okay.
So bitter about
Yeah.
the good the studs and,
All the time, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Some big games. I think a couple of teams clinched. Chiefs, Bills, I believe.
Oh, the Chiefs do my head in.
Oh yeah, I mean
A doinked field goal to get through again.
they've got like some kind of like superpower over. Like, if you could write their season, like if you could literally like make it fiction, you couldn't come up with that.
No. Does my head in. You watch them and you think, oh, this is a close game. How did they just scrape by there? And it's like the last second something goes right for them and you're like,
In the same way, I was watching the Giants game, and they drove down the field. I was like, oh my god, the Giants are gonna win. I had the bet in mind. I was like, oh shit, the Giants are down the field. They're gonna win. I was like, nah. The Giants always find a way to mess it up.
yeah.
Blocked field goal.
Yep. Unfortunate. I was really hoping for them to win as well.
Yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough because who else missed on a field goal? Someone else was it? Oh, it was Carolina, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Carolina, bless them. Hey, they were good again. How many weeks in a row that? Like,
3 or 4 now.
aye,
3 or 4
they've
weeks.
been good.
and
They're
every,
unlucky, yeah.
every time they just holds them back.
The good thing is, right, they're playing well. They've got a team that can play well, and they're going to end up with a top 3 pick.
Do you know what? I think Bryce Young, even though he got benched for 3 weeks, has played better than CJ Stroud this year.
He's been a revelation since he's come back in.
Yeah, he needed that little sit down, that little realization.
Aye.
My favourite part was when he got his sleeve ripped off and still managed to complete a pass.
There was a bit where he got his shirt ripped off and all.
No, that was his sleeve. It looked
Oh,
his
was
shirt.
it?
Yeah, he ripped his left sleeve off like that, and then he just launched the ball 20 yards downfield.
It was the last drive of the game, though. Like, what was he on the 2-yard line? And he had to drive all the way down the field. And he was making plays, man. If Xavier Leggett could catch a ball,
Don't.
gee, like B-Dog, there's no excuse for not
No,
catching
not
that,
at
is
all.
there?
Not at all. Not at that level.
And it does your head in because obviously you only see it from like the all 22 type cam. So like he gets up and he's like waving his hands and you go, oh no, they're going to review it. It's going to be a catch or whatever. But then like it's the most blatant drop and you're like,
Okay.
what are you getting up doing all this for? Like he bounced
no
off the
one's seen it.
ground. Yeah, crazy. But yes, there was some great games last week.
There was a few.
There was a few there was a few games that were just absolute batterings. Like
Yeah.
we'll maybe talk about them later as well. But should we just jump into some?
Nope.
No.
Do you know why?
Oh, yep. Sorry. See, it's getting less and less words for the prompting every week
Yep.
now. Have you noticed?
Yep.
Right, B
Ready
Dog.
for it.
Where are we live from?
This looks like the Boise State Blue Stadium in college football.
It is not. I'm not picking a college team.
Well, I'll be honest with you. There's lots of. This is definitely blue.
It is blue.
It's not purple.
It's
I can't,
definitely blue this week.
can't see. I'm going to guess it's the Panthers Stadium.
It is not the Panther Stadium.
Well, I can't quite see what that blue symbol is in the middle. I need my eyes checked.
All right, we are live from Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan.
We're back in Detroit.
Yeah, we're back. No, we haven't been in Detroit.
Have we not?
No,
So it's so close to Canada, I forget.
we've been to that many grounds that like.
It's just so close to Canada, I forget it's a football team.
Yeah, you'd have got away with that for like 40 years, but
Yeah.
can't really get away with it nowadays.
Good
What
name.
about Dan Campbell going for 4th and 3 on his own like 30-yard line?
It's entertaining. We've said this before. It's entertaining football at the end of the day, and it's what you want to watch.
Yeah, well, we've said it before. Like, you wish your own team would be like that.
Yeah.
Especially
well,
because you know they can make them. They make more than they don't make.
Yeah, which is why I'm glad for the Cowboys punt.
Oh God, it's all relative in it because if the Patriots were at their own 30-yard line and we handed the ball off to Ramondre Stevenson or something with 4 yards, we're not getting it.
No, it's just,
I'd be calling us for it like.
it just hurts sometimes, doesn't it?
Oh, it's sad being bad.
I feel like since we started this podcast, well, both of our teams have gone downhill.
On the contrary, I think our team's got a lot better.
Yeah, but the
We had
winnings-
a big question mark over quarterback at the start of the year, and I'm
but
at least happy about that.
Yeah, well, the winning's not come there, is it?
Not quite, not quite, but we're nowhere near as bad as I thought we were going to be.
Well, I suppose on
Yeah.
the long run, that's true.
And you know, we're set up for. We're another one of them that like we've showed flashes. We know we could be a decent team, and we're going to get a decent draft pick.
Is it
So-
going to be better than the Giants, though?
No, I honestly think the Giants might be first now.
If you think the Giants are first,
I think the Giants are going to be first or
no,
yeah,
I
I
can't
do.
see it. Jacksonville.
Jacksonville have showed like. That being said, they couldn't beat Mac Jones. They couldn't beat the Titans with Mac Jones last week. Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
think
it.
that might be a good.
Jacksonville goes first and picks Travis Hunter, I reckon. Didn't think he'd be the first overall because I didn't think Jacksonville would be in that position. But Jacksonville seems like the type of team to pick up Travis Hunter.
Well, yeah, because they're not going to go quarterback, are they? So
No,
it's
they're not
just
gonna
going to be like best player available.
They're not going to go quarterback. They're not going to go running back.
Oh yeah, because it's that. How do you pronounce his name?
What, Ashton Genty?
Genty, is it?
Yeah.
Aye, Genty. Aye.
At Boise State.
Like, cause someone put on a Patriots thing the other day. It was like, Ashton Genty, you are a New England Patriot, and all the comments were like, "Why would we take a running back?"
Well, he's about to break. I think he needs under 200 yards to break Barry Sanders' record. I think.
Oh, really?
I can't remember. Can't remember if that was last week or this week. My mind's boggled. But
Damn.
I know they won the Midwestern.
Oh, well, there you go. B-Dog's your resident college guy. I will be in about a month's time.
Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what was really shocking?
Go
No,
on.
in college football, not to get off topic from the NFL, but Georgia, who've been relying on their defense all year, managed to beat Texas, who've been dominating people. Georgia won by, I think it was 34-31 in the end. It was honestly mental. I never saw it coming.
There you go. Look at the buzz in his face.
And I'm not even a Bulldogs fan.
Again, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I will do in January or so. Yeah. I don't bother with college football until I have
Oh,
to.
you've always got to. Some of the players.
Yeah, I
Have you
know,
not seen the
but-
guy who says he should win the Heisman? And he's only got 1,600 rushing yards.
What? Why?
Cam Scabito, play running back for Arizona State. He's a 6'1" white guy who's built like Peyton Hillis.
Why should he win the Heisman?
He just says he's the best running back. He's got
Alright.
1,000 less yards and like
Uh,
8 less touchdowns than Genty. But
I should win the Heisman.
but no, I actually really like Cam Scabito.
DJ, I'm going to feel conflicted if Genty goes to the Cowgirls.
No, I don't think he will. I honestly think we're going to end up picking an offensive lineman first round.
Because Zach Martin's
Zach Martin's
done,
done.
innit?
Well, he's done for the year, but at 32, 33, I don't know how much longer you're going to pay a guy who's just come off injury. The same the way I went with Tyron Smith. You know, I mean, I think he's still under contract, but is this the case where you trade him now so another team can get? Because I hate that we've had him for so long. He's had more All Pros than sacks allowed, and we haven't won a Super Bowl with him.
I'd take him.
I honestly feel that bad for Zach Martin that I'd be like, go play for the Chiefs. I want you to have a ring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to have a ring. You have been a spark in this offense for years.
I was like that with all my favourite Patriots players.
Mm.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, we won Super Bowls all the time. That's right, actually. Aye.
Oh, well, only for like 15
aye,
years.
Yeah,
eh?
never mind. Aye. No, I do know what you're saying. Like, it's kind of just like the look of the draw. Like sometimes,
Mhm.
like some of the best players in the NFL just don't win Super Bowls because
Larry
the team-
Fitzgerald.
yeah. Right. Well, famously on this channel, Dan
Marino.
Marino.
Yep, we won one Super Bowl, didn't
I only won one, bless him.
he? Idiot.
Oh, Matt, that was a pound in the
Oh,
jar.
well, we're dobbing him in. Oh, wait,
Well,
okay.
yeah, you did nothing but dob me in last week. It would-
Yeah, I just. And big news as well. I want to see how you feel about Bill Belichick.
Oh yes, that is big news that I did not in a million years think would actually go through. Did you?
No, I did. I could see him going back to college.
Could you? He's
Yeah.
14 wins away from the all-time record.
Right, how old is he now? 50.
Million?
I mean, he created the Empire.
No, he's like 60. He must be like 60 or now.
Well, he created the Empire. He brought Darth Vader in. You know, he did his bits there.
Thanks for that.
No, I reckon like he's never coached a college team before.
I know. Well, he used to, from what I gather, his dad used to be the UNC coach, and he used to go as a kid.
I reckon he goes to UNC. I reckon 5 years there, right? Does a little bit, maybe gets a bit of love for it again, and maybe goes, you know what? I'll do 2-3 years in the NFL.
As I run and just beats the record, and
Yeah.
then that's it.
You know,
Yeah,
I think he wants to enjoy he's in the last bit of his golden years now, or like his 50s, 60s before he gets to 70, and then he might go 70. I'll do 2 years in the NFL. I'll get 14 wins in 2 years. That's not a problem.
Yeah. DJ, is that you saying Bill Belichick's 72? Is that how old he is? I thought he was like 65, 66.
Can't be. Well, I mean, when you think about it, it was on the Browns in like the 80s.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that is true.
So,
aye. Come on, where is the
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia page?
Did you pay your £2.50 that they asked you to pay?
He is 72.
Right, so he's in his golden years now. Like I said, 4 or 5 years, he might just jump in at 80 and just be like, I'll win 2 games. 2 seasons will do me.
His girlfriend's 24. I mean, you put a stick emoji, DJ. I suppose, actually, but if you were that way inclined, if you were 72 and your girlfriend was that young, you'd be taking it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me back there. I really appreciate that. I didn't know if that was like really dicey. If everyone just went, no, if that was going to be a problem. No,
It's just an older version of Leonardo DiCaprio, isn't it?
yeah, basically, aye. Well, if he bins the next year, yeah. No, I think you might be right. 'Cause from what I gather, because obviously do all the nerdy Patriots media stuff, the
What?
all the like the Patriots media and stuff. I
Never.
follow it, yeah. But from what I gather, he's took the job. He's taken Steve with him for Steve to take over from him.
Yeah.
So it's maybe just like a stopgap to get his son
Would
the
surprise
job.
me. Will that surprise me?
And let's face it, it's not going to be one of them that drops out of the NFL to college and then struggles to get back in the NFL if he wants to, is he?
No, not at all. He might just think, you know what, I've won Super Bowls. Why don't I go and win a national championship as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
With the Tar Heels.
Nick Saban's having his life of a of being so successful in college.
Yeah, that's it now. He wants those wins.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I genuinely did not see it coming. I think the money that he's asked for, because UNC is a basketball college, isn't it?
Mostly, yeah.
I think the money that he's asked for, a lot of people, from what I gather, did not expect it by any means to get anywhere close to being like a realistic thing.
Mm.
And I hope he does well. I hope that he takes the personality that, like, his media persona,
Yeah.
and not his I'm the biggest dickhead in the world persona. Because the kids, he's basically going to be coaching kids. You can't be like prime knobhead and like.
Well, I mean, he will be one.
He will. That's the worst. He's gonna revert back to being a pure dick.
He's gonna turn around and find the next Julian Edelman, isn't he? He's gonna be like, Edelman, catch the goddamn ball.
Yeah. Well, I said a thing earlier. Actually, now you mentioned that, because everyone's obviously Glaze and Travis Hunter, and the post was everyone's talking about Travis Hunter. Can no one remember 2011 Julian Edelman?
He made like 3 tackles.
Nah, he was class, man. He had like pass breakups like Deshaun Jackson and that. He played all 3 stages of the ball, B-Dog. You can't take that away from him. That guy could have been the kicker, he'd have been minted it. You're talking quarterback, receiver, DB, punt return, kick return, model. What can he not do?
Screenshot stats.
Right, let's go into some screenshot stats. I love that segue. That was good, man. Right. Thing is, though, you've caught me off guard. I have to try and find them.
And there's gonna be no Patriots ones this week, which is nice.
There's not gonna.
Or Drake May has
No,
the
there isn't.
most yards sitting on a couch.
There isn't actually many this week, to be honest. Right. Number 1. Most indoor wins in a single season. The Lions are currently going for the record. The 2024 Lions have 10. They are chasing the 1998 Falcons, who had 11. The Lions still have 2 more indoor games to play this season. The others are all on 10 as well. 2012 Vikings, 2011 Saints, 09 Vikings, Rams 99, 98 Vikings, and 91 Lions, all with 10.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, they got to like week 8 before they played an outside game, like a stadium game.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, the only team on that list to win the Super Bowl was the 1999 Rams.
Kurt Warner.
Everyone else didn't win the big one.
I can smell toast then.
Maybe you're having a stroke. Oh, it's the toaster. One of the two.
We'll find out, won't we? If I just drop off camera.
Yeah. It's all right. There's probably been worse things happen on here.
In your kitchen.
Well,
I mean, in the Detroit State Ford Field.
Oh, definitely then, yeah. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely been worse things happened here. Kirk Cousins has been swag surfing his last 4 games. Right? So basically he's got no touchdowns, 8 picks, 63.5 passer rating, and an 0-4 record. Is he living off his name at this point?
Yeah, and you know what the worst part is? He's going to play out the season.
Yeah, it's bad. Just stick Penix in.
No, they won't. They'll wait till next year.
But why?
Because they don't want to give the teams a chance to look at him in these last few games to prepare for him next year.
We had this thing, right, earlier in the season, when I was talking about Drake May and playing, and the argument was like showing teams like what is nobody in the NFL is going to go, right, we've got the Falcons this week. We'll prepare till Thursday. Well, they're going to do this, they're going to do this, they're going to do this. And then they go, oh no, they're putting Penix in. We'll completely change our... They're not going to do that.
No, I know, but...
Just give the kids some reps, man. It's stupid. Like, it makes no sense at all, that to me.
Tell you what, if it was the other way around, though, we'd be saying something else, wouldn't we?
What do you mean?
ATD's 4-0 record.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, aye. Trade Penix if you want. Yeah, but
Sorry,
unfortunately, yeah, against his former team last week, the Vikings
Yeah, it was
as well.
bad, wasn't it?
Did not, he got a mint reception though.
Makes everything worth it.
Yeah,
Makes the 180 million, like, all right.
yeah, takes the edge off a little bit.
You know, you've only got the noose around your neck. You're not kicking the chair over yet.
Give it next week.
Yeah.
Right, so the Cowboys are eliminated from the NFC East race, meaning that the division will not have a repeat champion for the 20th straight season.
Yeah, best division in the league.
How nuts is that?
That's why it's the best division. You never know who's going to win.
Good. That's mint, that
Yeah.
though. That's so good. That's a picture of my daughter before you thought it was something dicey. I'll clarify. I was away the other day, and my daughter came down in a little mermaid bottom half and one of her mum's bras on, and her mum sent me the Snapchat at work, and I screenshotted it, so it's in my screenshot folder.
Is it my screenshot
I
stats?
scrolled to the side and then scrolled back, and it looked like somebody in a bra. So I was just saying to B-Dog, "That's my daughter, not." And my daughter's a child, by the way. She's just to clarify. It's not... I'll just carry on.
Before we get arrested.
Right. Saquon Barkley has been tackled at the 1 yard line a league high 11 times.
Yeah, it's mental.
10 of those became Jalen Hurts rushing touchdowns. 0 became Barkley touchdowns.
Yep.
You'd be pissed, wouldn't you?
I mean, one thing I respect about Barkley this season is he wants a ring. He doesn't want stats, he wants a ring.
Well, I know, but he'd be holding all kinds of records, man. And but to be fair, we said it coming into the season. It was always like, well, I hope you're not expecting any,
Big yardage.
dives into the end zone from the 1 yard line. You're not wanting any red zone touchdowns, basically, is what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you know what the
brotherly
Eagles do.
shove.
Yeah, you know what they do.
Can't argue with it, it works.
It still works without
Did-
Jason Kelsey.
The only thing they could do different is put in Saquon at QB instead.
Just
Jalen-
wildcat every 1
Just
yard line
yeah.
play.
Just brotherly shoved. Because Saquon would be on 20 odd touchdowns now. And he'd be not far away from LT's record.
That's what I mean. He'd be breaking all kinds of records. Kind of a Patriot stat, but it's not. Most consecutive QB starts without an interception.
Okay.
Right, records 2010 Tom Brady had 11. 2024 Justin Herbert has 11.
You got to break it,
If he doesn't get a pick this weekend, new record holder.
as it should be.
How much of that is to him just being just class, because he is,
I think it's more
or
so.
is it the game that they play?
I think it's more so the fact that Quinton Johnson can't catch a football to save his life.
So he doesn't throw it.
He doesn't throw it.
It's like, surely he'd just rather throw it to
You know
the
what I
other
mean?
team
Instead
and
of
it's
it,
gonna
you know,
get
he doesn't jump up to catch a ball, get deflected and then intercepted. He throws it at his chest and it just bounces off, so there's less chance to intercept
He's
it.
so bad, isn't he? God.
That's the problem, though. Is he's actually been all right for a few games. You look at him and you're like, oh, you might give him a chance. He's got 2 touchdowns. Oh, he's got another touchdown next week. Oh wow, he couldn't catch any of 8 balls thrown his way. You know, you get to the point you're just like,
He's the wide receiver, Jameis Winston.
yeah. And then Lad McConkey was out, wasn't he?
Yeah,
So
but they've been good this year. The
yeah, and
Chargers.
Dobbins was out.
Yeah, exactly, because they ran it pretty well at the weekend.
Gus
If-
Edwards pretty well.
If they had Dobbins, who knows? Who knows? Right, this weekend, the Steelers top 5 defense against run defense against the number 1 rushing offense of the Eagles. So the Steelers have allowed 91.5 rushing yards a game, and the Eagles have ran 190.5 yards a game.
Is that 119 or 190?
190, 90, which is crazy, isn't it?
That's mental for a team to run that much.
Yeah. But who comes out better?
I think the Eagles.
I do as well.
I think you're just too consistent.
I actually think the pass rush of the Steelers is better than the run game,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Yes.
But yeah, I agree with you. The Eagles are clever with how they use it because they've got so much. They've got 2 stud wide receivers.
Mm.
Saquon in the backfield. Jalen Hurts isn't exactly immobile.
Yeah.
You know, they've got that much going on. You can't possibly cover everything. They're really efficient. I mean, I'm saying this. Nick Sirianni is still
Nick Sirianni, yeah.
the head coach, so
I get that.
who knows? Who knows? Right. Week 15 clinching scenarios. Obviously, we spoke about the Bills and the Chiefs, I think. No, the Lions and the Vikings are also clinched, I believe.
That sounds about
From
right.
the
I think
NFC.
they're 10-2, aren't
I
they?
think
Something
that's
like
what it
that.
is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But this weekend, Green Bay can clinch playoff spot. If they win and the Falcons lose or tie, and the 49ers Rams tie, which isn't going to happen.
No,
They'll have to wait till next week, I guess. Quickly in the chat, AJ Brown last game against the Steelers was something in the area of 6 receptions for 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also heard that Russ is undefeated against the Eagles in his career.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It'll be a good game to watch for sure.
AJ Brown would have been a good shout for studs for whoever was on NFC.
Probably me.
Hmm?
Probably me last week.
No, it's me. It's this week.
Yeah, this week.
Last game against the Steelers. All right, okay, yeah. I thought you said last week. Whew, that's okay. That's good.
Well, no, because you've done NFC this week, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
good.
joke because I hadn't picked him, but
Okay.
I just misunderstood the assignment.
Okay, it threw me off because I read the last game against and I was like,
Yeah, not sponsored by Stella Artois. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing as what we were saying.
Yeah.
Is it going to be that the Eagles are just too much, or is it going to be?
it'll be a good game for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, I think. Did Russ play the Eagles when he was at the Broncos, or is this just prime Russ at the Seahawks? Hey, prime Russ was class, man.
It was.
He was
Coming out,
dangerous.
coming out of what college?
I don't know. What's his thing? It's not automatic, is it? What's his thing, man? Oh, damn, I'm gonna have to Google it.
What's his thing?
He's got something like he says all the time, and I can't remember what it is. You just talk about something.
Well, I'm pretty sure he went to Nebraska for starters.
Oh, well, there you go.
Russell Wilson's catchphrase.
Yeah. So, I tell you what, right, DJ, what's that thing that Russell Wilson says that he was pure memed for ages?
What
now?
do you mean, like, let's go Broncos country?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like Let's Ride or anything. What was it?
We're going to be here for a while.
No, we're not right. I'll go back to screenshot stats. DJ, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. Right, Eagles clinching scenarios. They win and Washington lose or tie, or they tie and Washington lose.
I think both of them will win and it'll go to next week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Who's the commies got?
I don't know.
Oh, fair enough.
I just believe in them.
He believes in the commies. You heard it here first.
Red Dawn, bring it back.
Oh, unlimited. That is running. You heard it. It's like unlimited.
Yeah.
It's class. It's so good. DJ, appreciate you, bro. Right.
I hope he's not driving while texting this.
I hope he is. That is commitment to the cause. The Texans, they have to win and the Colts lose. That is far more plausible.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, the Texans have been meh, haven't they? They're kind of going back to
Joe Mixon's been the Texans, to be fair.
Yeah. Remember, like before last year when the Texans were, alright, they're there, but like you don't really care
Mm.
because that's what I was like. I'd probably not watch a Texans game for years because like I could not care less,
Mm.
and they're kind of going back to that again now. But yep, Steelers. Sorry, the Feelers. Win or tie, and the Dolphins lose or tie, and the Colts lose or tie. Tie again. That's plausible.
Very.
These AFC spots are getting took up though.
Mm.
There could be like a couple of weeks in the end of the season where there's just nothing to play for in the AFC.
And that's when you throw in your backups.
Yeah.
Trey Lance. Oh, he's working overtime. Love that DJ, the commitment.
Oh, what a grinder! Mind the pun. What?
Was not expecting it.
That was me. Right. Clinching scenarios. The Vikings. Win or tie, Rams lose or tie, Seahawks lose or tie. That's still happening this week.
You don't reckon the Vikings are winning?
I think, depending on who they play, who knows? I mean, they were shit hot last week. I can't see the Rams and the Seahawks both losing.
I mean, the Seahawks lost this week, didn't they?
Yeah, but the Rams battered the Bills. Well, I mean, it was a close game, but they put up 42 points or something.
44-42 it was.
Well, there you go.
Get into that later.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, so yeah, I can't see that one. I can't see that one.
Yeah.
And I think this is the last one. No, it's not the last one. Division leaders, just for, I thought it was useful to know.
Go on then.
Chiefs, AFC West, 12-1. AFC North, Feelers, Kaiser Chiefs and Feelers. Damn, I need to get these nicknames back in. Kaiser Chiefs, 12-1. AFC West. AFC North, the Feelers, 10-3. AFC South, the Texans, 8-5. AFC East, the Bills, 10-3. NFC, the West, 8-5 Seahawks. The North, the Lions, 12-1. The South, somehow the Bucks, 7-6.
Baker gonna bake.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that a little bit later. And the Eagles, NFC East, 11-2. Have you seen
Yes.
the Green Bay Packers record? I think they're like, what is it, 9-4? What would it be? 9-4, right? Yeah. Their record will be good enough to be top of 3 divisions.
Yep. The North's the hardest division, man.
Yeah. I thought you said the East was.
Yeah, but the North's the hardest. Right, the NFC is harder than the AFC.
Which is weird because that was not the case for years.
Yeah.
Weird.
Not sponsored by Stella Artois.
Oh. Yeah. In many ways, the NFL needs the Patriots to be good. There are 5 active franchises without a 13-plus win season. Did you see this, B-Dog?
I saw the Jets and that was it.
Right. So there is another 4.
Lions.
Lions is 1. They're currently on 12 wins. So Texans, 2 more. Both AFC North.
I can't remember who's in the AFC North, man. My fucking mind is flogged. That's another pound.
2-0 to me this week.
I know what's going on.
No, it's great.
I'm slowly shutting down. I was all right on the ride here, and now I'm slowly dying. AFC North. Bengals? No, the
Yep.
Bengals. Oh, the Bengals, really?
Yep.
Oh, they were 12-5 when they got through fucking years ago. That's another pound. Jesus.
One more.
Who's in the Browns?
Yep. Well done. Good job.
Whoa!
The only remaining teams to not have a 13-win season.
I'm great. What can I say?
And, well, you are great, mate. And you've seen the picture.
I saw the Jets and that was it. And I think that was going to be an answer anyway.
And to be fair, yeah, you're going to guess the Jets, aren't you? That brings us to the end of the screenshot stats.
It does.
Yeah, appreciate that, B-Dog, for not doing the fucking thing again. Damn, you see, you got me doing it now. Who am I typing like mad to try and keep up with the tally? Yeah, Browns and Bengals, DJ, good job.
Stats.
I was going to say something about the Browns. I can't remember what it was, so I'll just leave it.
They stink.
The pure likable they were. Like I went into kind of Jameis coming in. I was like, oh, Jameis Winston. Like, 'cause, I don't know. You just remember like the bad, I guess. But like, I've pure enjoyed him.
You know what it is? You couldn't have picked like a better team to base the film Draft Day on it. The team that everyone's like, oh, you want to root for them.
Yeah, the charity more than anything. It's like, oh, let the Browns win. Come on.
I'd love to see the Browns win a Super Bowl. I think it'd be absolutely mental to see Jameis Winston lift up a Lombardi trophy and just launch it into the crowd and it get intercepted.
Yeah, I was going to say to the other team. Oh, you beat me to the joke, man. That's so good. You are right, though.
Yeah. I'd love it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the stat lines. 3 picks, 4 touchdowns, 500 yards passing in the Super Bowl.
If you could pick like your next 3 Super Bowl winners, they don't have to be like a team that's good, but like it can't be the Cowboys. Right. So you can't be like, oh, the Cowboys 3 times, please. Like, who would like your next 3 teams be?
I would like the Browns, the Bucks, and you know what? I think the Vikings. They've never won a Super Bowl either.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair dues. I would quite like the Browns as well. I'd like the Bengals to win one. I think Joe Shiesty deserves one. And who else?
Do you not see the comment when he was being interviewed and he said like someone said to him like if you could have 5 MVP seasons for 5 years, right? But never win a Super Bowl, or win a Super Bowl but you have to retire after that year.
What did he say?
He said he'd rather have 5 MVPs because he'd come back the next year and win it.
That's a good answer, man. That's up there with Brady's the next one.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite ring? The next one.
And then he lost the ring, didn't he?
Yeah, Giselle took one from him. It's like Tom Brady's 3 worst enemies: Eli Manning, Nick Foles, and Giselle Bundchen. They all took rings from him.
Yeah.
My last team, I would quite like the maybe the Bucks as well, or maybe the Panthers.
Yeah.
I quite like the Panthers
I'd
to win
like
one.
Cam Newton to win a ring though. At the
Yeah,
Panthers.
I would have. I'd have liked him to win one of the Patriots.
Well, yeah. He wasn't sucky at the Patriots.
Oh, he was bad. He was rough,
At
man.
the Panthers, he was incredible.
He was, man. He was not like MVP in his rookie season.
No, not in his rookie.
Second season.
It was 2013. So I think it was the year after his rookie. It was when they got beat by the Bengals.
Yeah. Bless him. His podcast, man. You ever catch his podcast?
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good. Right, let's get into some studs and duds, B-Dog. Do you want to go for AFC first, eh?
All right, okay.
We should just do that anyways because we switched now.
Let me just get my duds out on my piece of paper because I'm traditional, unlike Kev, who's got it on his phone.
B-Dog said to me literally before we went live, "Oh, I literally wrote my studs and duds while I was playing this shit guy on Madden on college football before." But I'm like the unprofessional one. He was playing some bozo on college football that was bad enough for him to write his studs and duds at the same time.
I still won the game.
But did you win your studs and duds?
Well, we'll find out.
God's
Right,
sake,
third worst in my duds. I'm going to go with the Bills defense because the Bills did really well, but they did allow 44 points without getting a sack, a forced fumble, or an interception, or any other good stat. Again, second week in a row now, I've picked a defense that have done nothing.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Pretty much. I mean, that was the most Bengals-looking Bills game I've ever seen.
This layout of going duds first, it's really threw me off.
Oh, I like it. Second, I'm going to go for T. Higgins against the lackluster Cowboys squad. He only had 2 catches on 5 attempts for 23 yards.
Don't say that because he's a Patriot next year.
Well, that's what I mean. This guy was looking at...
He's looking like a Patriot already.
he was looking like to be a number 1 guy in a franchise and struggling.
Yeah.
Struggling. And my number 1 this week is Famous Jameis.
Oh no! I mean, he
Look,
was
right,
due. He was due.
He
to
had
be
2
fair.
good games. You know, it's due for it. 24 completions on 41 attempts.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, but also 2 picks for 212 yards, which is way less than Jameis' numbers. You know, we're expecting 350 plus every game.
Yeah.
And he did have 4 rushes for 28 yards.
How many motivational speeches?
17.
Ah, well, there you go. Not too
That,
bad.
16 were to himself
Yeah, in the mirror.
in the mirror.
I'll let you do chat, B-Dog.
Every single week he writes his studs and duds 30 minutes before he leaves. Damn right I do. Not always, just very recently because I'm
And-
fucking bothered from work.
Yeah, that isn't just him. Basically, we're a complete joke over here, but
Yeah.
we've learned to like grow into our niche.
Yeah, we know we're not here to be statistical experts. We're here to have a laugh, make people laugh, and hopefully you'll eventually start paying for it soon.
Yeah,
Like the idiots you are.
yeah. You'll just like gain the idiocy through
Yeah.
like whatever you're watching on.
Like, I really want a moment. Like, do you remember the Pat McAfee show when that 8-year-old rings up
Oh no.
Have you not seen it? And he like rings up or something. He's like, oh, I just want to say how inspirational you are, Pat McAfee, and everyone's like, oh, kid, you're the sweetest kid in the world. And at the end, he goes, I just want to say one more thing. Fuck this college. He's like 8 years old.
Oh, that's 45 pound, that. God's sake. Do you get Christmas bonuses at work?
No. Well, yes, technically yes.
Is it going to cover your ass? This is going to be a genuine, like, decent.
It's going to be a decent sum, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a decent
When
price.
I told
like.
people about this, I was like, oh yeah, we've got like this little thing, we're putting a pound in every time we say the F wrong, we're up to 40 quid. They were like, of your own money. I'm like, yeah, why?
We're not going to rob someone for this. We can't ask, like, we should go fund me it. Ask them to pay. Wait, there. Ask them to pay, and then we'll.
My mic's still on.
See that comedic value there? That was
Subscribe
so
to our
good.
premium channel for £1.
It's at gofundme.com/
Definitely not scam.
Yeah, suckers. The worst thing is, like, we if you enjoy this and there's people watching going. Right. What about NFC? You did Dud Speed Dog,
I
right?
did.
Right. NFC Duds. Right. Which order am I going? I went special mention this week.
Okay.
My special mention was Baker Mayfield. Sexy quarterback club member, but it doesn't get him off, unfortunately. First half, he looked rough. He was just throwing them the ball. Looked rough. Did lead his team to a win, which is why he slightly beat out another contender in here. Right.
Wonder who it could be.
Which order am I going to go? I'll go the order that I've written down. Right. Number 1, Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
Yeah, but no touchdowns, 2 picks. He did get a decent amount of yardage, but
Shite.
because of the circumstance against the Vikings, and it was just rough. It was rough.
Darnold lit him up.
Yeah, it was like the opposite. It was like what the worst case scenario would have been when Goff played against the Rams in the playoffs last year. Like, if it could have been the worst it could have went, that's what it would have looked like.
Yep.
It was bad, man. Poor Kirk. Yeah, get Penix in. Done number 2, Kyler Murray. Basically handed the division lead to the Seahawks by passing them the ball. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Again, a decent amount of yards, but being honest, I put him in because you pure bum the cards. And the last one, B-Dog, if you don't mind, I'm going to get you to pronounce the name because I always mess it up.
Amani Uwari.
Yeah, so the Cowboys special teamer that dropped the ball for no reason. The reason Oruwari, yeah. I don't know. I was hoping
Amani
you know.
Arawari.
I was hoping you know I'd say it. Yeah, so
I
basically
need my glasses on.
game was what was the game tied or within?
It was 2020 with about 2 minutes left. Just over 2 minutes left.
You were punting the ball. They were punting the
Yeah,
ball.
they were punting the ball.
It got blocked, and you went to recover it.
Yep.
And the guy just dropped the ball for some reason. Reasons I put is ha 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 ha.
Should have just caught a fair catch.
Yeah,
It's got hit. Get 10 yards.
It was bad. It's hard to describe the player without just watch it. For a way,
Please don't.
in terms of ways of losing games, that's rough, man. Needless to say, the Bengals recovered the ball and
Yeah, you are awful with these names.
ended up winning. I know it's our names as well. It's okay, Kev. I don't know how the fuck to say his name either.
And that's another pound there.
Yeah, DJ, you owe us a pound, mate.
You've just been baited into that.
Yeah, the comments got to pay their own pounds, man.
Hey, that doesn't say the F word.
Yeah,
You can interpret that however you want.
True, actually, aye. And the dollars aren't really worth out either. So, like, he'd probably send us $1, it'd be like 40p or something. I don't know what the exchange rate is at the minute, but the pound's elite. Based on nothing at all.
DJ has to send us a silver dollar.
Sick burn. Matt, it's actually £45 and $1. So
No, a silver dollar is like $1,000.
eh?
It's a dollar made of silver. It's a dollar coin made out of silver.
Well, yeah, no, but that's what dollars are, though.
It's just like a big old circle silver coin.
Get on your studs. Look at him listen. Good job, well done.
I need to get my reading.
DJ, you're all good,
spectacles
mate.
out. Number 3 on my studs, I've gone for Tyreek Hill.
All right.
He went. I've just seen Matt's comment.
Yeah. I'm gonna believe that that's a exchange rate joke
Yeah.
and just leave it.
10 catches on 14 attempts for 121 yards and a TD. That's the Tyreek Hill you want to see. Tua had a pretty decent game as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this for a long, long time. If you were the quarterback and you had Tyreek Hill in the team, you'd be one of the best quarterbacks in the league as well. Like, it just doesn't. The fact that he's not been more productive says more about the quarterback, in my opinion.
Interesting. Number 2, it's a 3-way tie for the Bengals offense.
Who?
Sorry, the Krusty Bagels offense.
Oh, right. Oh, the Bagels. What are you saying?
The Krispy Kremes.
Who are you talking about?
The Homer Simpson donuts, as they were.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I don't know what brand of donuts they have in the Simpsons. I just remember the box, but I don't remember if they got the brand
just
of
like
them.
Simpsons donuts.
Just Simpsons. It just literally says Simpsons donuts.
Yeah. No, but like no other donuts looks like
Pink
Simpsons
frosted sprinkle donut.
Aye.
Obviously Joe Burrow, 33 on 44, which is 75% pass completion for 3 TDs and 369 yards. Jamar Chase had 14 for 18 for 177 yards and 2 TDs.
Terrifying.
And Chase Brown, 14 carries for 58 yards, but 6 receptions on 8 attempts for 65 yards and a TD. So we got bummed.
This is an offense that can't win a game because the
Yeah.
defense is that bad.
Yep.
It's frightening, man. If they had a defense, bless them, they'd be the best team in the league by an absolute mile.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And I think the number one, someone that we're all probably thinking the same of, is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
If we didn't pick Josh Allen, it'd be a travesty considering the fact he went 22 passes on 37 attempts for 342 yards, 3 passing TDs, as well as 10 rushes on 82 yards and 3 TDs. He had the same amount of passing touchdowns as rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's just the more, for me, he's kind of the most complete.
He's your Madden character. That's what he
Yeah.
is. He's your Madden character. 6'5", agile, can launch a ball.
This is what I say about the, not to like me here, the Drake May comp. My Drake May thing's been Josh Allen, like straight from the start. Because even like Josh Allen's first year, he was inaccurate, like as hell. Like he was spraying the ball all over. Drake May hasn't got that. He's got the same. Shut up. He's got the same. The only thing he hasn't got a build.
Yeah, he's a skinny,
So like
skinny man, isn't
he's running, not sliding, and just getting hit. Whereas Josh Allen's got that. And I think if we can get the same level of quarterback out of Drake,
he? Would you trade Drake May for Josh Allen?
No, never in a million years. Never in a million years.
Well, we've got another question similar to that.
DJ, I had a debate with one of my co-workers about who you prefer between Chase and Jetters. Who would you all take to start a franchise? I think just before you started watching DJ, we had this. Oh, no, it was probably the start of the season, wasn't it, when Chase was holding out?
I just love the way you went. Who would y'all?
Well, I was reading it as it's. What the? What's the point in getting them to type things if we're not going to read out what the message
No,
is?
I know. It was just the way you really pronunciated y'all.
As I was saying, now we said at the start of the season when Chase was Billy Big Bollocks in it, that's not a guy I want in my team.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
But it's incredible.
Yes, I know. Yeah, nah, not for me. You're a prick. Stephon Diggs is the same kind of character.
Yeah, I get that.
Not
I get
bad.
that.
Nah. To answer your question, DJ, Jetters or the Justin Jefferson.
I'd take Chase.
Would you?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like
Just to be a dick.
I think it'd be. I think I'd take him and then trade him.
Yeah, fair enough. Get some draft capital. Yeah.
Take him. Let him have a really good year, and then
I'd take him just and not play him. I'd humble him. That's what I would do. I'd Bill Belichick him. Take him, give him 30 odd million a year. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're not playing a single game, mate.
who was that about?
Chase.
Yeah, I know. Who did Bill Belichick do that to?
Oh, everyone.
Fair enough.
He just what's his face?
Oh yeah,
Butler in the
Malcolm Butler.
in the was it the Rams Super Bowl? No, it was the Eagles Super Bowl
All right.
where he just refused to play him for some reason. We never actually found out. To be fair, like even to this day, no one knows. But like I
I think you could have won that with Butler.
just wasn't scared to drop people. I would actively drop him on purpose. I'd give him I'd give him a 5-year deal, $35 million a year. He'd be chuffed. Not play him a single game, and then I'd franchise tag him for the 6th year. End your career, basically. That's what I would. He's a prick. I don't really like him that much.
No, I never would have guessed, mate. Honestly,
That's what I would do. Yeah, I'd take Chase as well, but for different reasons.
I was just thinking, like, I could just imagine Bill Belichick now at North Carolina, just like this 16-year-old kid comes into red shirt and he just DDTs him and says, "You're sitting on that bench for 5 years. I'm not putting you in the trade portal, transfer portal. You're going nowhere, son. You're going to sit here and be my bitch."
Take your classes seriously because you will never go to the NFL.
Wouldn't be surprised me if that's like one of his first team talks.
Oh my god. Oh.
You're not gonna. This whole room, whole team. You're not gonna be here next year, any one of you.
That is. Do you know what? Right, it's probably not even that far from the truth. Like,
No,
he only knows one way to coach. Yeah? Like, you can't change who you are.
No, I know.
Oh god, the poor guys. Oh.
I feel bad for the QB because he's gonna make a lot of mistakes, and Bill Belichick's gonna roast him every game.
I feel bad for the QB because it doesn't matter who he is. Bill Belichick's gonna get some random guy off the street in to just play a quarterback because he thinks that can work. The one franchise quarterback he's had ever just happened to be a 199th overall pick that happened to be good. So he thinks, hey, anyone can play a quarterback. Do you know the year we drafted Mac Jones, Bill Belichick didn't want him?
Probably.
No, that's facts. Do you know who we wanted to pick?
Who?
Davis Mills.
David Mills.
Yeah, if you want to call him David, yeah.
Is his name Davis? I always thought it was David Mills.
Let's call Davis. I
Uh,
he wanted to take Davis Mills.
hey, he could have been great in the Patriots. He was stuck on the. He looked great on the Texans, eh? He was the bright spark in that Texans offense, like, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you not remember?
Yeah.
He threw that touchdown that got them the second overall pick that got them CJ Stroud.
Good job, mate. Well done. You put the final nail in your own coffin. But yeah, no. Serious answer, Justin Jefferson. To piss him off, I'd take Chase because he's a prick.
Yeah, go on. Let's get through your studs.
Right, my studs. So, number 3, I've got George Kittle.
All right.
Just thought we haven't picked a tight end for ages. I think the last time we picked a tight end was Kyle Pitts in like week 5 or something. Kittle was 6 for 6, 6 targets, 6 catches, 151 yards, which is like 28 yards a catch or something.
I don't know.
Pretty
You're supposed to do the math.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't know.
Well, 25 times 6 is 150.
Oh, there you go then. All right. So just over 25 yards a catch.
25 yards and a sixth.
Yes. Sure. I went Sam Darnold, 22 28, 357 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks. You've got to pick that.
Yeah.
I think it was Jordan Addison, 3 catches.
Yeah. He had that mental one, didn't he?
He was classy. He looked better than Jefferson did. Jefferson had the other 2. But Jordan Addison looked nuts.
You know, the one where he caught it, and then that defender started celebrating, and he turned around and did a double take and realised he caught it.
Oh, sorry?
It was like the one where he threw it down the middle, and the defender thought he broke it up, so he got up celebrating, turned around, and then did a double take and realising Addison caught it and was like...
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I think you've got to give him. He was ridiculous. Yes, he looked better because Cousins was on his team, but 5 touchdowns, not picks. You got to pick it. The final number 1 stud, the Rams.
Oh, the St. Louis.
Yeah, sure. Aye. Yeah. If we're going back in time, I know
Steven Jackson.
I know you like to live in the 70s, but go on. Because the Rams weren't always St. Louis either, were they?
No, they were the LA. No, they were the.
I think they were LA, St. Louis, LA, weren't they?
There wasn't. Was it not the Oakland or something like that? Stupid like that.
I don't know. I've watched a video on this as well. The Bills. The Rams beat the Bills 44-42. Stafford, 320 yards, 137 rushing yards to the team. Puka Nacua, 162 yards of the 323 by Stafford. Just to kind of stay toe to toe with that Bills team. It was really, really good. Because I was looking at the stats earlier. Because I was like, it must have just been score, 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 score. Both teams punted the ball. Both teams took field goals. Like,
Yeah.
they put that many points up, and it wasn't just score for score.
No, it was mental.
I'm sure they had like, I'm sure the punts were like 3-2. Like there was like 5 punts in the game. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't just like scoring every drive. But yeah, the Rams stud of the week in the NFC. Pretty cool that we had both teams in that game in studs.
Yeah.
You had the Bill. Do you have Josh Allen specifically?
I did.
But pretty cool. Pretty cool. Should we get some game predictions, B-Dog?
Why not?
Yeah, let's get some game predictions. I keep meaning to do it on ours because I don't think I put a game in on ours last week again. I'm gonna have a look. Did I last week? Oh, I did. Not fantastic.
I think I did better than you.
Yeah, it's because we've got the
If you click on Pool, it'll tell you who
Yeah,
did the
but-
best last week.
gives you like the plus 7s and the plus 5s and the minus 3s and all that. So I'm 12 off now. So I think you beat me last week. Yeah, 7 to 6.
7 to 6. Have a
7
bit of
to
that. Oosh.
6. All right, mate. Right, this week, B-Dog. First game
Rams.
this evening in about 5 hours and 17 minutes or something.
Tomorrow morning, you mean?
Well, yeah, whichever way you want to look at it. The LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
What is it? Is it not 8:15 Eastern time?
Yes. Yeah. But, no one's, well, DJs, I suppose,
Exactly. We have an
yeah.
American viewer.
Yeah, but he knows what time it is. Rams, Niners.
Rams.
Yeah.
Niners
I
have
agree
just
with
been
you.
a little bit.
I mean, that being said, they went off last week, but it was
Yeah.
it the Bears that played?
Yeah, I mean, it was Isaac. Is it Guardado?
Oh, the running back. Yeah.
He went off really well, which just goes to show they don't really need CMC in the backfield.
Couple of touchdowns. Oh, yeah, well, I know.
Who knows? Maybe CMC's available next year.
Would you take him?
Yeah.
Really?
Don't know what we pay him.
I just injuries is a big question though. Eh?
You'd take him.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
You won't take it. CMC
No.
for Drake May's little 1-2 combination.
No, I wouldn't. I think if we have an effective enough offensive line, Ramondre Stevenson can more than do well enough.
Fair enough. I mean, this isn't like you get Christian McCaffrey, you've got to give me a firstborn child. This is just, do you want Christian McCaffrey on your team?
I'm just saying that I wouldn't. I was making it realistic because you could say that about everyone, couldn't you? Would you have Mahomes? Well, no, I wouldn't actually.
No, I wouldn't after this year.
I wouldn't anyways. Drake May. Yeah, no, I wouldn't take him purely because you can't guarantee he's going to be fit, and I think if we can sort our offensive line out, we've got more than enough in the backfield.
Yeah, you're gonna take Ashton Genty.
Yeah, we are right. Stupid. The worst thing is, right, and I've said it for a long time, and yes, I've not done my pre-draft, grind the tape, but we're going to end up with Travis Hunter, aren't we?
No, you're not.
We are, eh?
You know, you're gonna take Will Johnson at cornerback.
No, we're going to take.
You're not gonna take Will Campbell, the offensive lineman.
I think we'll take Will Campbell.
You're gonna end up taking a defensive back to Perry Gonzo,
I think we'll
and
take.
you're gonna hope that your defense wins your games.
I think we'll take Will Campbell.
No.
I honestly do think that.
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if we went out there and picked up a QB.
The sources that I used last year to kick your asses at the drafting game are saying that we're going to take Will
And
Campbell.
the fact that you knew Michael Penix was going to the Falcons was ridiculous.
That was the first one I got wrong. It was like pick 8. You were pissed by that point.
Just doing shot after shot after shot. That's because me and Si were trying to make it entertaining. We were like, oh, you know what? He's going to take this person here. It's going to be fun. And Kev was there with Bucky Barnes. Not Bucky Barnes. What's it called?
Bree Brooks.
Bucky Brooks' spreadsheet there, comparing it to other ones. The percentile says that this guy's going to go here. I was
a win, man.
I was like, Malik Neighbors is going to go to the Panthers.
To be fair, the first 3. Who was 4th overall? Was it Marvin? No, it wasn't Marvin Harrison.
It was the card, yeah.
Was it? Yeah. So the first probably 4. Who was 5? Was Jared Verse 5?
No, it was Joe Alt.
No,
to
he
the
was
Chargers.
6. He was 6.
No, Neighbours was 6.
No, Neighbours was 5.
Neighbours was 6. Alt was 5.
Are you sure?
Well, can you think who was between Joe Alt and
I thought.
Harrison?
No, the Giants must have been before the Chargers.
No.
It doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, Penix was the first one I got wrong.
7 was oh God, who was 7? Oh, the 7 was the Titans, wasn't it? Because they picked JC Latham.
Yeah, but that's where it started going downhill for me. yeah, it started getting a bit rough from that. But as soon as Michael Penix went, he just went.
Yeah, everyone was
No,
like,
'cause he was 8th, wasn't he?
yeah, Michael Penix was 8th. Everyone
I
was
think
like,
I must have had
they're going to
JC
take
Latham.
Dallas Clark. They're going to take Dallas Clark. It's going to be great. Michael Penix, and everyone was like, eh?
No, I had. Who did I have for? I'm sure it was a cornerback I had them taken.
I can't even remember any cornerbacks from last year's draft. Oh,
DeJean.
Cooper DeJean, Quincy Mitchell, Nate
who?
Wiggins.
Do you know what? I'm going to ratch out one of my mock drafts. I'm gonna let you know who I had taken.
Oh wow.
But yeah. Right. Anyways, next game: the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. B-Dog.
Panthers.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they've come so close to winning against such great teams that they're going to come to us and batter us.
The worst thing is, this will be the game that the Cowboys win like 42-6 or something. You get that close to like having a pure decent
Yeah,
draft pick,
I
and
know.
you're just gonna hammer someone.
And then we've also just lost one of our best starting linebackers, DeMarvin Overshawn.
Oh yeah, that's a rough man.
He was such a spark in that. He was like the
Uh.
perfect, agile run stopper blitzer. And he's just gone off and tore every ligament in his leg.
They reckon he might be out for all of next year. Right?
2026, they're saying, because it's his ACL, his MCL, and his PCL.
Oh my god!
And it's the same leg that he did in college. So he might not even come back again.
Jeez, that is rough. Man.
Gets an unbelievable pick 6, and then,
That is so rough.
honestly, Agent Zero, what a guy he was. R.I.P.
The Kaiser Chiefs and the Cleveland Steamers.
Do you know what? I reckon the Steamers here. Jameis said in mid-game, the Steamers are going to be the team that beats the Chiefs.
Do you know what? I'm all in as well. Come on, let's go.
Nick Chubb's going to have like 2 touchdowns with 4 yards. But Jameis Winston's going to have 5 TDs, 6 interceptions, and 600
picks. 7 touchdowns, 6 picks.
Yeah, it's going to be an unbelievable game.
Yeah, I'm all in on it as well. I absolutely agree with you. And I'm more than happy for both Carolina and the Browns to win their games so we get a better draft pick. The Dolphins and the Texans.
Do you know what? I think the Dolphins have got this one. I think they had a good game last week. They're back in the swing of rhythm of things.
Oh, the Jets were the funniest, weren't they?
I don't. Just let the Jets jet. Let the Jets jet.
This is what I keep saying to you, though. Like, get down the field, score, we'll leave, 40 odd seconds on the clock. Uh-oh, you've left too long.
Just let them.
Go into overtime, and then, what's his face? Titan Jonnu Smith just
Jonnu
turns
Smith, yeah.
into prime Gronkowski for some reason. Joey didn't have a catch in the game, and he had 3 in overtime.
Yeah.
And what was the touchdown? The Jets.
Can't argue with that, man.
Oh, the Jets are fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to go Dolphins as well, to be honest with you. The Texans are back to meh
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah,
so
I
I don't
agree.
really care. So, yeah. This is an interesting one, B-Dog. Jets, Jags.
Jets. I think the Jets win this one.
I have to agree. I do have to agree with you. But if there's one thing that Mac Jones could do for us, please.
Beat the Jets.
Jets would be the funniest. It would be so good. The Commies and the Saints.
The Commanders. Let's be honest.
Yeah, isn't it?
Derek Carr broke his hand and gave himself a concussion in one play.
It looked like a rough fall as well, didn't it? What was he doing?
The man likes to put his body on the line, eh?
Yeah, but do it on the ground and not 6 feet in the air. What are you doing?
Have they played the Raiders yet?
Um,
Or is that next week?
I don't, are they on the schedule? Are they?
Yeah, because you don't remember. I'm sure he was playing the Raiders or something, because he had a chance to lose to all 32 teams.
Oh, that's right. I don't know.
Because What? Maybe he broke his arm hand and gave himself a concussion, so he couldn't do all 32
I'm
teams.
gonna have a look, you know.
You could have just gone on to week 16. It would have told you.
Oh, can you do that on there?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I. Since no,
No.
Packers. Since Raiders, yeah, week 17.
Week 17. Derek Carr's out for the season with a broken hand.
Oh,
He
he's
knew what he was
robbed
doing.
us of a
He
great.
knew what he was doing.
Yeah,
He knew what he was doing.
damn.
He was like, you know what? Peace.
I ain't losing to anyone
He
else.
was just like, peace.
He landed on them two fingers. The Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants.
Oh, Giants.
Don't be
The
ridiculous.
Giants. This is where they somehow get a win against the. This is like one of those games where you just look at it and you just go, "What? Who saw this coming?" You know, the veto goes off.
Oh, he's back in again now.
Yeah, aye, I know. That's what I mean. He goes off. The veto goes off.
We made this a big thing like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and then he went straight back out
Yeah, I
again.
know. Veto back in, coming in, launching passes.
No, I reckon this is going to be like
64.
it's going to be like in the 50s to like 7. It is like I know the Ravens defense this year has been fantastic, but Jesus Christ, there's no way that the Giants win this game. There's absolutely no way.
I've got a stitch from laughing.
Or is it a bit too close to the playoffs that Lamar Jackson starts shitting his pants?
Maybe that's what I mean, eh? See?
He does shit his pants at December, January time, doesn't he?
Still wins MVP anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't win it this year. The Bagels and the Titans.
The Bagels, I think they beat us, so now they go on to beat the Titans.
Yeah, I agree. The Titans couldn't beat the Jags last week.
Yeah, that was an awful game, 10 to
It was
6.
so bad. It was so bad. That was one of the things I was watching Red Zone. I was like, maybe I'm not missing anything with not watching Red Zone every week. Jeez, it was bad. The New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals.
Cards. The
The Patriots win.
Cards. Kyler Murray makes that defense run around in circles.
Kyler Murray throws at least one pick to Christian Gonzalez.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
He's going to throw a pick to the safety instead.
Fair enough.
Do you know what? He's going to throw a pick to the D tackle.
That'd be a hell of a shout.
Calling it now. D lineman gets a pick.
The Indianapolis Colts against the Denver Broncos.
Bonix, believers.
Yeah, we're
We all know
believers.
it. We all know it.
Yeah,
They just had a week off, haven't they?
yeah, and the Denver defense is just too good for
It is. It's mental how good it
Anthony
is
Richardson.
for people who like you just look at the squad and you're like, who's
people off the street.
Yeah, who's that guy? Ah, he's all right.
I was
He's
at
got 4
Target 2
sacks.
weeks ago.
He's got 4 sacks there. What's his name? Alan. Never heard of him.
Eugene.
Not sponsored by Stella Artois.
Not sponsored by Stella. Hi, Dad from Layla. Hi, Layla. Hi, baby. Mwah, love you. The Buffalo Bills against the Detroit Lions.
Oh, this is going to be a good game. Do you know what, Buffalo?
Do you think?
Yeah.
It is an interesting one. I think the Lions are less likely to get away with all that like bullshit that they
Yeah,
pull.
yeah, I agree. I think Josh Allen. I think that defense is going to look at Josh Allen and be like,
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I'm gonna agree with you, B Dog.
"Oh God, we've agreed too much this week."
On ours, I won't agree as much. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's going to be the Eagles, isn't it? We both know it.
It probably is, isn't it?
We both know it's going to be
Yeah,
the Eagles.
it is.
Saquon, I reckon Saquon will get over 120 rushing yards.
If like they didn't have Saquon in the in the backfield, and they just had like the stud receivers that you're like arguably like the passing defense for the Steelers is good enough. But
Well, that's it. Do you reckon Saquon breaks 2,000 yards this season?
what's he on now?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I think it's 1,500 or something.
Probably.
4 games left to get.
Well, they said
120
that
yards.
averaging 190 a game. Yeah, probably high.
Mental, eh?
Was he need 50 a game?
No. If he's on 1,500, he needs like
All right, okay. So
125 a game
yeah, probably then. Yeah, he probably
in the
gets
regular
it.
season.
Yeah, 17 game though. The Tampa Bay Bucks against the LA Chargers.
Oh, it's 17. It's only 17 weeks now, isn't it? I thought it was 18.
Well, it's 18 weeks, but 17 games.
Yeah, so you're right.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Ignore me.
Mark up the calendar. I was right about something. The Bucks and the Chargers.
I think the Bucks.
Yeah.
I think he comes back now, Baker, and has a solid week. Four touchdowns, 300 odd yards.
Yeah,
and-
last week wasn't like him at all.
but I don't think Herbert throws a pick. I think he gets the new record, but they lose by a field goal.
All right. I'm going to agree with you as well, B-Dog. Purely because I want Baker to bounce back. I think he will. I think he will, to be
Baker's gonna
honest.
bake.
Baker's gone bake.
Baker gonna bake.
The Green Bay Packers against the Seattle
This
Seahawks.
one is going to be a really good game as well. And I think the Seahawks win.
I think it's going to go
surprisingly.
the other way and be pure shit.
All right, okay. I think the Seahawks are going to win. I think it's going to be like 28-24.
All right. I can't bring myself to back the Packers. I can't. Like I've got like this pure like illogical, like unreasonable like dislike for them. I just don't rate.
Sorry, Mark. I know you're not here to defend yourself, but I'm
I
defending you.
I just don't rate the quarterback at all. Hey, he's missed 2 weeks in a row now. Right. Okay.
He's going to get demoted.
Yeah.
I'm not charging him.
The Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Bears.
Nope, you're wrong. That was a joke, wasn't it? What?
I do think the Bears.
Don't be
The
stupid.
Bears need a win, right? I think
So
the,
what? I need $1 million quid for it. It's not gonna happen.
I think the Bears need a win, and it happens. I really do think the Bears going
Well,
to win.
that's just absurd.
Okay.
Oh god. The Falcons, the Falcons and the Raiders.
The Raiders.
You all right?
No, the Raiders, yeah.
All right, okay. I'm gonna go Falcons.
I mean, O'Connell almost threw a touchdown when he was horizontal to the floor.
He's out though, isn't he?
Oh, God, he is, yeah. So who's in now? It's Ridder.
Oh, it's Desmond Ridder. You sticking with the Raiders? Oh, against the Falcons?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a revenge game.
Mm. Do you know what? I still think Ridder does it.
Do you?
Yes. I think he throws 4 touchdown passes to the only target, Brock Bowers.
I do not think that. That is not going to happen in a million years. Jeez. Yeah, because we had this at the start of the season. Because he was at the Falcons, went to the Cards, went back to the Falcons,
Yep.
and now he's at the. He's got a double revenge game.
Yeah.
He's been dropped by them boys twice. He could be as pissed off as he wants to be. He's not beating them.
I reckon he does.
I do.
I reckon he has like a career beats Lamar's rushing yardage, like 190 or whatever it was, 130 even.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh. He just doesn't.
You never know. Weirder things have happened.
Well, weird things have happened, but like, I just can't see it at all. Like, I can't
We'll
see
see,
it
we'll
at
see.
all. B-Dog, have you got anything else? Because that brings us to the end of our pick'ems.
No, nothing more to add apart from go cards.
Kind of getting to the business end now. A lot of the spots have been taken in the playoffs that we expected to be taken.
Yeah,
These next few weeks are really going to start like.
whittling down draft picks now. That's what it's all
Well,
about.
yeah, that's kind of where we're looking.
You're not wrong. No, because knowing the Cowboys, we're going to end up like 7 and 8, and get like a 12th overall pick.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like, Jerry, what you doing, man?
Yeah, that wouldn't be the end of the world though. Like,
Be interesting to see what happens anyway.
you can probably still get a decent-ish quarterback for that.
What do you mean we're taking Shadua Sanders?
Hey,
No, Archie Manning's coming to us, isn't he?
for God's sake, man, give it a rest. If you got to this point, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much, as always. All the familiar guys, all the regulars in the chat, we really, really appreciate you. Just drop a like on the stream.
Oh god, we've got another heartbreak there.
It helps. Got another heartbreak. Matt, someone needs to fill in watching that pot for next week. Jesus, we need to hire new staff. They're not even putting like holiday requests in or anything.
It's almost like it's Christmas, eh?
Absolutely ridiculous. Are you here next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here next week.
Don't know about the week after.
Maybe the week after we'll wait and see. But
Might have to do that on a Friday potentially on,
Yeah,
on
well-
the 27th because I'm coming back home to Blackburn, Matt. We can go drinking in the pub.
mint invite for me. All right.
Alright, so do you want to travel 2 hours to Blackburn to drink in a pub?
Staff night out and I don't even get invited. There's only 3 of us.
4. Mark's there as well.
No, he isn't.
Mark's texting me as we speak.
Really quickly, if you want to head over to Instagram or TikTok and find us over there at NerdyFLPod, like the stream, share it with your mates, tell people that we do what we do, get people involved. These are just, I don't know what these are doing, but we really, really appreciate yous, and thank you very much.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
See, I'm trying to sign out, and everyone's just buzzing that he's going, oh man, for God's sake. I'm not going to chat off, right? I really appreciate it. B-Dog, you really
Love you
appreciate it as
guys.
well. Thank you very much. See you later. Peace.
Ta-da.